Tiffany, looking gorgeous as always. Congratulations on another one.
Thank you. You looking good too, girl. As usual, she ready.
The after party. This is so much fun, so funny. It's official. You can even make a murder investigation. Hilarious. Talk to me a little bit about why audiences are going to love this one. I love that it's different points of view and different genres every episode.
Well, that's definitely why the audiences are going to love it, because it taps into every genre of the cinematic arts, if you may. It taps into every genre. And what I personally love about it is I'm totally into like puzzles and like solving mysteries and figuring out who did what. You know, I'm a woman. We are all detectives in our own heart. Like, did he really go to the grocery store, or did he go to the bar? Let me smell his breath. You know, we all do this. So at least most women, anyways. And men too. They nosy too. But we all love a good mystery. We all love to figure stuff out. So, and we all love to laugh. And that is, I think, the key. That's what the first 48 is missing. No, let me quit.
Honestly, if the first 48 had you, when I tell you must watch, if you were just out in the streets cracking cases, real life cases.
Honey, but when I was young, that's what we used to be out here doing. You know, I'm like, no, I know who stole it. Let me tell you, I talked to this crackhead and I talked to old girl on the corner over there, and they had told me that they saw this person coming out the window. Ooh, let's go over there. I bet you that's where the jury at. We go over there. Bam, that's where the jury at. And I'll be like, I told y'all. Right. I told y'all that, you know. So I'm a detective at heart.
I love it. Detective at heart, Detective Danner in the role. I heard that when you found out this was sort of like Clue, you were like, this is my game, let's go. You were all in. What was it like playing Detective Danner for you? How fun was that?
Okay, first of all, it was super fun. Okay, so you know how you be watching like Police Academy, Chips and all that. Like, you know, you watch all these police shows, and then I dated some police officers. I've been to a few, you know, academy graduations and whatnot. And you know, I always want, it's like you want to be that, but you don't want to be that. So then,
wait, break it down for me. Break it down for me. What you mean?
Like I always want to uphold the law, like make people, you know, not make them, but I always want to enforce the law. I remember I don't know if you remember the DARE program back in like elementary school. Yeah, and when the police will come up there and he's talking to you, telling all the stuff like, this is why you don't do drugs and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, this is so cool. And then he would be funny. And I'm like, I could be that. I could be that kind of cop. Like, and then, you know, and you know, it's like cops and robbers, they go hand in hand. Like I dated dope dealers and I dated cops and detectives. They go hand in hand.
Both sides of the spectrum.
That's how I got to know the detectives, because I was dating the dope dealers, and then I would get called in for questioning. And then, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, they go together, hand in hand, cops and robbers. They go together. So when I got to play this role and I got to do like the academy stuff, like jumping over the things, climbing the wall and all this stuff, and then actually the graduation. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like the graduation is probably like a little snippet, but I, in my heart, even though I know this is pretend, felt like I was really graduating for the police academy. Because I was wearing police uniform. Like that, it felt so good to be like, yeah, got a gun on my hip, and ain't nobody trying to chase me down. Like, hey, you're not supposed to have a gun. Like, that felt good. It felt really, really good. So I guess what I'm saying is in 10 years, I'm going to try to be an honorary police. No.
Let's go. Let's go. I am here for it. And I would put nothing past you. Whatever it is you are trying to do, we already know you're going to make it happen.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Can you just maybe
I'd rather be the mayor instead.
Okay. We'll do mayor first. We'll put pause in the academy. The show centers around a bunch of people obviously coming together for their high school reunion. If we asked your high school friends and teachers, what was Tiffany like in high school? What would they say?
They would say she was fun. She's funny, fun-loving. silly, loud. They'll all say loud. They'll say helpful, caring, compassionate, and always the life of the party. I was always like every pep rally, I was like doing something. Yeah, I was really hyped. I was voted class clown and most unforgettable. And then for our actual high school reunion, they called me like, what's your schedule? Where are you available to come? Well, what days are you available this day, that? I'm like, are we scheduling the reunion around my schedule?
Absolutely, Miss Haddish.
I'm not even planning this thing. Y'all want to plan a Grammy? We want to make sure that you're there. And then, I ended up hosting it. The first one I ended up hosting. The second one, which was like 5-year, 15, that was like, they ended up doing it at a comedy club.
I love that. I'm also glad that you brought up hosting because the Oscars, they just announced that they will have a host this year. And I have to tell you this, there was a poll online. You took the #1 spot ahead of Dwayne Johnson, Oprah, and Chris Rock to host it. What do you think? I mean, would you be open to that ever?
Yeah, I've always been open to that, especially if, there's some coin there. Ooh. Respectable coin, It don't gotta be crazy coin, but it gotta be respectable.
Okay.
Listen, can I put a down payment on an apartment building with it? Great.
Ooh, see, this is how I know we in different tax brackets. You said apartment, and I thought that was the end of the sentence. Then you added building. So we looking for down payments on buildings. I love to see it.
Yeah, because I want to provide housing for my community. Like it hurts me when I'm driving down the streets of Los Angeles and I see people that look like me sleeping in a tent or a box. Like if there's a way that I can provide some roofs over some heads, some nutrients to people, like, I'm about creating jobs and opportunities and all that. I say yes to certain things because I know there'll be opportunities for others. Wow. Yeah. Otherwise I was just sit on my butt and just watch cartoons.
It's good to know that even with all that success and accomplishment, that's at the forefront for you, is giving back to your community. Yeah. Lastly, you posted about big goals for 2022.
I don't got no resolutions. I'm just trying to keep it neutral.
Keep it neutral.
Neutral. This year's been pretty hard already for me. So let's just keep it neutral.
All right. Well, if it's already feeling that way, then I'm sending you so much love.
But that's how you know it's going to get greater later. God don't never give you nothing you can't handle.
Amen.
That's what they say.
It's up from here. It's so good to see you, love.
Good to see you too.